The blind item even more convincing because Hailey always seems to know where the camera's gonna be. It's like, oh no, babe, I think we should walk this way. And we've seen clips before where she's directing the paparazzis.
A video appears to show Hailey Bieber calling the paparazzi on herself. So this video that was shared by creator Shelley Rome appears to show Bieber engaging with the paparazzi and even posing for them. Just watch.
Huh? It could just be right here, yeah? Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. Thank you. Can you do the sidewalk? Yeah, you go now. Thank you, Heidi. Have a good day.
The reason that Hailey doing it is kind of shocking is because she previously said this about her relationship with the paparazzi.
I hate when people are like, well, you asked for this, because it's like, I don't think that's like a real thing to say. I didn't ask for grown men to follow me around with cameras, but I do understand that it comes with the territory.
So you don't want these grown men with their cameras following you around, but you're allegedly texting them. You're also instructing them, and that's not even alleged. We saw that in the video.
Hey everybody, as we've just seen, it appears along with the mean story. Hailey has obviously been calling the paparazzi and letting them know where she and Justin will be for photo and video ops. Rumor has it that perhaps she has an ulterior motive. Maybe to make Justin look bad, as he's been having some obvious struggles lately. What if one of the biggest viral trends on TikTok wasn't just another meme, but a deliberate hit job, a paid campaign designed to make Hailey Bieber look like a manipulative stalker right after she gave birth? Sounds wild, right? But that's exactly what reality star Francesca Farago is suggesting. According to her, this wasn't organic, it wasn't accidental, it was engineered. And if what she says is true, the implications go far beyond just one celebrity. It exposes a toxic, calculated side of influencer culture that most people never even think about. The question is, who's really behind it? It all began with a TikTok series that seemed designed to go viral. 7 parts, fast cuts, salacious commentary. It told the story of Hailey Bieber not as a model, not as a businesswoman, and not even as Justin's wife, but as a fan who allegedly orchestrated her own rise from obsessed admirer to marriage certificate. The claim that Hailey went out of her way to attend the same events as Justin Bieber, hotel lobbies, parties, and concerts. The videos painted her as someone who carefully curated her presence to constantly appear in Justin's proximity. The phrase, stalker to wife pipeline, was coined. It was bold, it was juicy, it was perfect clickbait. And naturally, it went viral. Then came the spin-off content. TikTokers made videos with the caption, "My boyfriend thinks we met by fate," followed by a smirking or knowing shot of Hailey Bieber. The message? I stalked him into falling in love with me. And it worked. It was part humor, part self-parody, though it always looped back to Hailey. She became the face of the joke, and with each video, that line between satire and smear campaign blurred just a little bit more. But the punchline turned serious when Francesca Farago broke the silence. In a Snapchat story that felt more like a confession, the former Too Hot to Handle star said she was offered money to take part in the Hailey Bieber stalker trend. Not asked to participate in a dance, not asked to use a new audio, but asked to actively promote a trend that framed a new mom as a manipulative creep. She said the offer came through the usual back channels, an agency email, a casual brand pitch, but the content crossed a line. She didn't name names. She didn't say which brand or which song, but she did say the goal was clear. Ride the viral wave and keep the trend going, no matter how personal or damaging it was. And in a moment that got everyone's attention, Francesca said no. She turned down what she called a decent amount of money. Not because it wasn't on brand, not because the trend didn't pay well, but because it felt mean. Hailey had just given birth, was already being dragged online, and now someone wanted to profit from that? Francesca refused and exposed a side of influencer culture most people never see. If you're wondering how a trend could be manufactured like this, welcome to the real world of TikTok. Behind every viral audio, every format, every casual video is often a well-oiled machine of marketers, music labels, brand reps, and social media strategists. Here's how it works. A brand or label wants to boost a song or narrative. They reach out to creators, sometimes publicly, sometimes privately, and offer money in exchange for participation. Maybe it's $500 to use a sound, maybe $2,000 to post with a specific caption. If the creator has clout, they can command even more, and when 20 or 30 creators suddenly post the same thing within days of each other, boom, it becomes a trend. The problem? Most people watching have no idea what's happening behind the scenes. They just assume the content is spontaneous, organic, fun. But if Francesca is telling the truth, then this trend was something much darker, a paid narrative disguised as a meme, meant to ridicule Hailey Bieber under the guise of humor. And that's when the speculation exploded. Who would pay to push a narrative like that? Was it a clueless marketer jumping on a viral moment? Or was it something more intentional, a targeted effort to shape public perception? Some users immediately pointed to Selena Gomez, or, more accurately, her fandom. Francesca herself said Selena's fans are another breed when it comes to online hate. They dissect every move, every post, every look, and the rivalry between Selena and Hailey has been a social media powder keg for years. Could someone from that orbit be fueling this trend on purpose? Others speculated it could have been a third party, an opportunistic brand or music promoter looking to cash in on the trend's momentum without realizing the damage it could do. Maybe it was just a misread. Maybe not. But no matter who started it, the result was the same. A woman recovering from childbirth became the centerpiece of a digital meme machine, and that machine was turning a profit. To be fair, this wouldn't be the first time a brand totally misread a trend. Just look at Disney. A few weeks ago, the Disney Channel's TikTok account posted a video using the viral "They Were Roommates" audio, a clip that's famously used to hint at historical gay couples who were mischaracterized as just roommates. Only problem? Disney used it to describe siblings, literal siblings, like Dipper and Mabel from Gravity Falls. The backlash was immediate. People flooded the comments to say, "You guys don't know what this meme means, do you?" It was embarrassing. But it was also a perfect example of how brands, even big ones, can totally misinterpret the culture they're trying to tap into. So, when it comes to the Hailey Bieber trend, was it a malicious campaign? Or just another clueless attempt to join the conversation without understanding the damage it could cause? It's probably possible. Throughout all of this, Hailey Bieber has remained totally silent. No Instagram post, no tweet, no snarky story or tearful rant. And that silence speaks volumes, because when you're already under attack, sometimes saying nothing is the only move left. Francesca, on the other hand, got louder. She shared that her rant about rejecting the offer was screen-recorded and reposted everywhere, and for once, she was glad. "I think it's important to have media literacy," she said. "Most people don't realize how easily they're manipulated online." She talked about how being a creator means dealing with constant hate, how Selena fans attack her for simply existing, and how despite everything, she continues to share her life for the people who actually appreciate it. But she didn't stop there. Francesca made one final point that hit hard. To attack a new mother online, to pay people to bully her while she's dealing with postpartum, takes a special kind of darkness. She's not wrong. So now you know. Behind the memes, the jokes, and the viral soundtracks, there's a machine that can shape reputations, ruin careers, and turn someone's private life into a public punchline, all with a few trending audios and a checkbook. But beyond the viral drama and online speculation, there's another layer to this story that can't be ignored. Hailey and Justin Bieber's own relationship struggles. For years, their marriage has been scrutinized under a microscopic lens, with fans pointing to awkward red carpet moments, distant body language, and cryptic social media posts as evidence that things might not be as perfect as they appear. In one now infamous clip, Justin was caught on camera raising his voice at Hailey in Las Vegas, sparking immediate concern online. Hailey later defended the moment, claiming he was just hyped up after a performance, but the video had already gone viral, feeding into a growing narrative. Then came the more subtle signs. Justin frequently appearing without his wedding ring, Hailey posting vague captions about boundaries and emotional exhaustion, and a noticeable lack of couple content during times they used to overshare. Even sources close to the couple have hinted at tension behind the scenes, especially as Justin continues to grapple with physical and mental health issues. Being in the spotlight is hard enough. Being in a relationship where millions of people feel entitled to judge your every move, it's exhausting. And now, with Hailey being hit from all angles, online hate, and questions about her marriage, it's no wonder she's staying silent. Sometimes silence isn't weakness, it's survival. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.